Ever thought you knew everything about history's most renowned figures? Think again. Today, we're diving into a tale of intrigue, power, and unexpected demise as we unravel the shocking story of Queen Elizabeth I's peculiar downfall. But here's the kicker. What could possibly lead one of history's most powerful monarchs to meet such a grim fate? Get ready to uncover the untold secrets and scandalous twists behind Queen Elizabeth I's filthy demise. Trust me, this is one history lesson you won't want to miss. The reign of Queen Elizabeth I, a glorious era. Queen Elizabeth I's reign, which began in 1558 when she ascended the throne at the age of 25, is renowned as the Elizabethan era, lasting for 44 years until her death in 1603. This period is often hailed as a golden age in English history, characterized by significant cultural, economic, and political achievements. Queen Elizabeth's leadership fostered the flourishing of the arts, literature, and exploration, with figures like William Shakespeare contributing to the cultural landscape. However, despite the outward splendor of her reign, Queen Elizabeth faced personal challenges and health issues in her later years. The loss of close companions and her own declining health cast a shadow over her rule, revealing the complexities and pressures of monarchy. Despite these challenges, her legacy endures as one of England's most iconic and influential monarchs, leaving an indelible mark on the course of history. Where did Elizabeth I die? Queen Elizabeth I breathed her last breath within the confines of Richmond Palace. Witnesses to her passing noted that even in death she maintained her regal appearance with a thick layer of makeup, estimated to be nearly an inch deep. However, beneath this facade of glamour lay a woman who had suffered greatly in her final days. Stricken by the ravages of age and illness, she had endured the loss of most of her teeth, hair, and the ability to care for herself. Historian G.J. Mayer paints a poignant picture of Elizabeth's final moments, describing her as a pathetic spectacle. This characterization is particularly striking given Elizabeth's lifelong obsession with her appearance and reputation. Despite her deteriorating condition, her Lady of the Bedchamber staunchly refused to permit a post-mortem examination of the Queen's body. Some speculate that this decision was made to safeguard Elizabeth's legacy as the iconic Virgin Queen, preserving her image of purity and virtue for future generations. The circumstances surrounding Queen Elizabeth's death serve as a reminder of the complexities of power and vanity, even for those who sit upon the throne. Her final moments offer a glimpse into the vulnerabilities and struggles of a ruler who spent her life navigating the treacherous waters of politics and power. The Mask of Beauty. In the late 16th century, Queen Elizabeth I, like many others in England, believed that having very fair skin was a sign of beauty and elegance. To achieve this desired look, she turned to a type of makeup called Venetian ceruse. This makeup contained lead, which helped her cover up scars left by smallpox. However, what seemed like a solution to hide imperfections actually posed a serious threat to her health. The lead in the makeup was toxic, and over time, it contributed to Queen Elizabeth's declining health. Despite its dangers, Queen Elizabeth continued to use Venetian ceruse to maintain her appearance. This toxic makeup not only affected her physical health, but also likely had an impact on her mental well-being. It's a stark reminder of the lengths people, even those in positions of power, would go to conform to beauty standards of their time. The discovery of Queen Elizabeth's use of toxic makeup sheds light on the risks associated with beauty practices throughout history. It serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of prioritizing appearance over health, even for the most powerful individuals. A closer look at Queen Elizabeth's poison cosmetics. Queen Elizabeth's makeup was prized for its ability to give her a smooth and pale complexion that lasted for days. This durability was largely thanks to lead, a key ingredient in the makeup. However, lead is highly toxic, especially if it enters the body. Unfortunately, during Queen Elizabeth I's time, people were unaware of the dangers posed by lead. It was commonly used in various products, including makeup, without understanding its harmful effects. Despite the risks, Queen Elizabeth continued to use lead-based makeup throughout her life. Many modern scholars speculate that her prolonged exposure to lead may have contributed to her declining health and eventual demise. Some believe she suffered from lead poisoning, which could have led to blood poisoning and exacerbated other health issues. Furthermore, it wasn't just lead that posed a threat to Queen Elizabeth's health. Her rouge and lipstick also contained mercury, another toxic substance. Even the makeup remover she used likely contained mercury. The accumulation of these harmful substances over time may have contributed to her illness and weakened state in her later years. Thus, while Queen Elizabeth's makeup helped her maintain a regal appearance, it also concealed a dangerous secret that may have ultimately impacted her health. Some people don't believe that Queen Elizabeth I was poisoned. They think she might have died from other things like pneumonia, streptococcus, or cancer. We may never know for sure what really caused her death. Elizabeth I is known as one of England's longest reigning rulers. She ruled during a time when the expressions prospered, and she was the final Tudor monarch. Interestingly, she never got married, which makes her the only English ruler to have stayed single her whole life. The Queen's final days, rumors, and medical treatments. In the final days of Queen Elizabeth's life, her court physicians were hopeless to find ways to protract her life. They tried colorful medical treatments, including the ancient practice of using leeches to draw out supposed bad blood from her body. Despite their efforts, Queen Elizabeth's health continued to decline rapidly. Interestingly, indeed in the face of her failing health, Queen Elizabeth adamantly refused to allow a post-mortem examination of her body after her death. This decision has sparked important speculation and added layers of mystery to her story. Some historians suggest that she may have wanted to save her image of eternal youth and strength even in death. Also, the explosion of her lead coffin due to decomposition adds another interesting element to the narrative surrounding Queen Elizabeth's final days. The decomposition of the lead lining may have redounded in the buildup of gases, causing the coffin to burst open, a macabre detail that further energized speculation and curiosity about the circumstances of her death and burial. Overall, Queen Elizabeth's final days are shrouded in mystery and conspiracy, leaving historians and enthusiasts likewise to consider the secrets that may have been buried with her. The modern-day revelation, unraveling the mystery. Through a modern autopsy, conducted many years after her passing, new and advanced insights developed regarding ruler Elizabeth I's death. It was uncovered that pneumonia was the primary cause of her passing at the age of 69. Whereas her prolonged use of lead-based cosmetics likely contributed to her declining health, eventually it did not straightforwardly lead to her death. In spite of confronting falling apart well-being in her later years, Queen Elizabeth kept up a picture of quality and strength until the exceptionally end. Her enduring leadership and unwavering determination left a permanent stamp on history as she explored the challenges of her rule with grace and balance. In spite of the hardships she faced, Elizabeth's legacy perseveres, continuing to captivate the imagination of historians and enthusiasts alike. Her life serves as a confirmation to the preserving power of strength and assurance, inspiring eras to come.